It seems today that all you see is bouncing locomotives and stuff on TV. But where are those good old-fashioned values on which we used to rely? Lucky there's the tales of the rails. You're lucky there's a man who positively can do all the things that make us laugh and wail. It's the tales of the Northwestern Rails. Phillip the box-cab diesel was on his way to Brendam Docks. He was assigned to pick up a certain rolling stock. When he arrived, he looked at his side. There was some sort of wagon with a large hook-shaped metal piece sitting on top.
That must be it. I wonder what it is, though.
Ooh, avast! That be some anchor-shaped device.
An anchor?
You know what the purpose of an anchor is on boats and ships? To stop them from being adrift.
Ah, so this must be an anchor wagon for stopping runaways. Thanks, Salty.
Have a smooth sailing.
Phillip was curious to see the anchor wagon in action, so when he reached the crest of Gordon's Hill, he dashed along the rails downward. And the hook thumped to the ground and grinded Phillip to a halt. Phillip was most bewildered, but was unaware of the damage done behind him.
Wow, that worked like a charm. Everyone's going to love this new anchor wagon.
He arrived at Knapford Stations and put the anchor wagon in siding. Neville was there with a long goods train.
Hello there, Phillip. So, what type of rolling stock is that you're shunting?
It's an anchor wagon. It's to help engines stop easier and keep them from being a runaway. Kind of like an anchor keeping boats from drifting.
That's fantastic. Well, can't chat for long. I've got a goods train to take to Norrumby.
Wow, that's a long train. Are you sure you can handle it?
Trust me, believe it or not, my strength is roughly equal to Henry.
That sounds like overconfidence. The one thing that leads you to trouble.
Well, I suppose a little test run wouldn't hurt.
Well, just in case, at least take the anchor wagon with you. I'm sure Sir Topham Hatt wouldn't mind. He'd be proud of seeing his new rolling stock in action.
Well, if you insist.
So Phillip hitched the anchor wagon up to the brake van.
Oh, better safe than sorry.
With a whistle and a wheesh, Neville was off. Sir Topham Hatt was on his way back to Knapford on Winston when he saw poor Stanley derailed at Gordon's Hill.
Goodness gravy! Stanley, what happened here?
I was just heading to Phillip pulling a local train when I derailed from a damaged track, as if it were ripped up somehow.
This was when Neville passed with his goods train and puffing up Gordon's hill.
Hold on, is that my railway plough? Neville, stop!
Neville was deep in thought about the anchor wagon. He was far too ahead to hear Sir Topham Hatt shouting. Neither was he aware of what's to happen next.
Faster.
Hey, what are you lot doing? Stop!
The anchor wagon dropped its hook and ripped the rails once again, but ended up being ripped from the brake van and skidded on its side to a halt. Neville was out of control and braked as hard as he could. Kildane Station loomed ahead. With the remainder of his efforts, Neville finally eased to a stop, with his wheels aching.
Not so strong now, are you?
His crew were examining his wheels and brake blocks when Sir Topham Hatt caught up.
Neville, just what were you doing with the railway plough? That was for Bernard, the bladder spreader.
Railway plough, sir? I thought it was an anchor wagon.
Anchor wagon?
Neville filled Sir Topham Hatt in on what Phillip had told him.
So he did. Well then, I think I'll have to have a word with Phillip.
Back at Knapford Station, Bernard the ballast spreader was lecturing Phillip about what the anchor wagon really was. A rail plough used to rip up rails. Then across Sir Topham walked up.
Phillip the box cab diesel? Explanation now.
I'm really sorry, sir. When I got to the docks, I heard Salty suggest that it was an anchor wagon. Please don't be mad at him. I don't think he knew what a rail plough is either.
Thank you, Phillip. That'll do. Now listen, next time you're not sure about what something is, you need to ask someone rather than making assumptions.
Yes, sir. I promise.
So, folks, next time you don't know about something, just simply ask someone. Or with their permission, just look it up online.